Hi Lux family. I expect that if you're here, you are looking to color your hair for the first time in probably a really long time. So hopefully I can help you get through that without too many missteps. This is for those of you that are going to be coloring your hair on your own head by yourself. There's also another video if you are enlisting the help of a family member or friend to walk them through what coloring your hair might look like. So again, this is a root touch-up video. You're not going to necessarily get salon results by using this video, but you will get your gray covered, and that's really what we're looking to do during this time, to give you a little bit of normalcy in your life. So let's go over first and foremost the contents of the kit that went home with you. You should have received in that kit 2 different bottles that look like this, 2 different little containers that look like this, gloves, and cotton. All right, all your containers are labeled. So in the first one, we're gonna have barrier cream here. This is gonna help us to protect our skin while we're coloring it so that you don't get a stain. And then we're gonna give you a little bit of color remover for after the fact when you wanna kind of clean your face up and your ears and everything. In these 2 bottles, we have color in one and we have developer in the other. So you mix these 2 together, magic happens, you get your hair color, and you color your hair. Again, I'm gonna walk you all through this. I just wanna make sure that you all have the contents of your kit so that we can proceed. If you do not have this, if for some reason something got left out, don't do anything, give me a call and we'll get what you need over to you. All right, so to start with, I'm gonna have you guys prep your hair. So make sure that you have brushed out all of your knots and you have a clean palette to work with. You're gonna go through and section your hair. This may be the hardest part of the whole process. You're gonna section your hair into 4 quadrants. So let's get it right down the middle, and then you're gonna go from like basically right over the ear up to the very tippity top of your head. And you're gonna take those quadrants and take your time doing this, because this is actually gonna make everything else a lot easier if you can have these nice clean sections to start with. So we're gonna section everything off. Oh, that's cute. All right. Make little buns, clip them. Listen, if you don't have clips, you can even use like a ponytail holder and make 4 different ponytails. It'll look a little silly, but it will work. Now that you have your hair sectioned off, you're gonna start with 1 quadrant. You're going to take your big bottle. Before we go ahead and we start coloring the quadrants, we're gonna mix our color. So take your big bottle, take the top off, take your little bottle, take the top off. Get those gloves on so you don't stain your pretty little fingers. All right, you're just gonna dump the little guy into the big guy, get it all in there, try to get as much in there as you possibly can. You're gonna put the top back on that bottle, remove the lid, remove the top, cover with your finger, and you're just gonna shake it. Shake, 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 shake. All right, we're gonna put that to the side. Before we do anything else, we're gonna apply your barrier cream. So you're gonna take the container that has the B and the C on it, and you're gonna goop that out, and you're just gonna apply that all the way around. Now that you have your gloves on, you're just gonna get that all the way around your face. You can put it on the back of your neck too, even if you want to. Okay, when you're done with that, put that aside, and we're gonna start the hair coloring process. I just want to give you a few minutes to get through everything I just talked about before we start coloring, if you're following along with this video. we're gonna take the color that you have mixed up in your bottle and you're gonna choose a quadrant. So I'm gonna start on my right side. And I'm gonna go through the section that I have there. And I'm just gonna lay down the color. And through there, I'm gonna go back with my finger and I'm gonna bring it up onto my gray on this side and up onto my gray on that side, okay? And then I'm gonna kind of feel my way down this section. And I'm gonna put the color on all the way down this section, all right? I'm gonna go all the way down there to right above my ear. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna kind of bring it back and forth. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm gonna go all the way down this side and rub it in. Start at the tippy top of my head and I'm gonna go and follow that section that I made earlier. I'm gonna follow that all the way down the center of my head. All right, now that we got that done, we're gonna go into each and every quadrant and make sure we get all of our gray covered. So take one out at a time. The trick to this is making 1/2 inch subsections with the tip of your bottle. So just press that tip right to your scalp and make that sectioning all the way back to the end of that quadrant there. Separate your hair and squeeze just a line of color right in there. Go on back and take your finger and massage it right up onto the hair on both sides. Now you're gonna take another 1/2 inch subsection and do the same thing. Okay. I'm gonna squeeze that color right up on there. And you're gonna take your finger and rub it on each side, just like that. So you guys, you get this. It's not exactly rocket science. It just takes a little bit of precision and patience, really. So it would be helpful if you guys maybe started this either in front of a mirror or with a hand mirror available so you could see what you are doing as you do it. I will caution you that if you have highlights and you are doing this, if you want to preserve your highlight for as long as possible, try not to push the color too far up on your highlights. Remember, we're aiming to just do the root color. We don't even want to touch the highlights. Our main focus and our main goal is to keep this right on the roots as much as possible. All right, now that we have that quadrant done, we're gonna go right around the front of it. Follow your hairline, put a very small amount of color there, and then just kind of sweep that back. Congratulations, you just completed your first quadrant. Hopefully it wasn't too terrifying for you. So now that you have the color on there, you're gonna go through each quadrant and do the same exact thing. If you're wondering how to do the back quadrants, I will show you. So you're gonna feel your way to that quadrant, this back quadrant here. Actually, I'm gonna clip this guy out of the way. And you're gonna take a little, you can take it with your fingers or you can take it with the bottle. You're gonna take a little teeny 1/2 inch subsection. And you're just gonna go right on your scalp, apply the color, and you can totally just feel it, just massage it in. Again, another 1/2 inch subsection, bring it forward, apply the color, massage it in. And you're gonna do that all the way down into the back. A lot of you are not gonna be quite as worried about the back as you are the front right now. Again, this is just to get you through. It's just to cover some of that gray in the meantime. So once you have all of your hair, all of your roots covered, you are going to sit and relax for approximately 30 minutes. I will be putting special instructions in each of your kits instructing you to either stay for lesser amount of time or longer time depending on your specific color card and what your stylist is instructing you to do. After you're done processing for the amount of time that you were instructed, you can just get in the shower, follow up with your Aveda shampoo and conditioner, and you should be good for a few weeks. So I hope that was helpful. And again, if you have any questions, concerns about this process at all, please feel free to reach out. We are here for you. That is why we are doing this. We want to be with you. We want to color your hair. It is hurting our very souls that we have to sit at home and do stuff like this, but we are here for you. We want to do whatever we can to help you get through this. So much love. Take care, and can't wait to see you soon.